I forgot to change the camera. Daggone it. Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Chris, I'm your dad next door, and welcome back for another Microphone versus Series review. Today, we're going to have the opportunity here to not tackle the highest quality of anything that we've looked at before. We're going to be just looking at two of the cheapest XLR condensers that I've been able to find on Amazon, and just try to put them up against each other and see what we can come up with through a little bit of equalization, a little bit of testing here, and see which one we can make sound the best. So on our test bench here today, we're going to have the Neewer NW-800 and the ZingYou ZY-007. So in terms of pricing, the Neewer comes with an entire kit for around $35 on Amazon right now. I'll have the actual recent price listed in the video here. And then the ZingYou comes in around 50 plus or so. Comes with a USB to 3.5 millimeter TRS to XLR, all kinds of additional little things. But accessories excluded, both these microphones to me just don't scream a ton of quality, don't scream anything super exciting, but we're gonna put them to the test and see what we can do with them. So let's go ahead and get these guys on a stand, get them set up, and see exactly what we can make work, and you guys decide on which one sounds better. So let's get that going.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video here today. I hope you guys enjoy the content that I'm able to provide for you here, and that it just goes well and you guys can learn something great from it. As always, if you guys are enjoying this video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It lets me and YouTube both know that we're trying to do a good job here for you today. Additionally, if you guys are really enjoying this content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. I would appreciate it so much, and thanks for everything. I'm going to get you guys back to this video now. Let's get on with this review and see how everything turns out. And here we go. These microphones are now configured appropriately. I've got them set up. Both of them have let's see, about not too much gain on either. Neither one of these go up to about 12 o'clock on the gain setting for my mixer here on the Behringer Q802 USB. So we're just looking at about, I'd say, maybe 9 o'clock on the dial there for the gain. They don't take a whole lot of power, they don't take a whole lot of juice, and we're already getting to the point to where we're getting close to clipping. And I have to be really careful with how I speak into these things. So if you look down at the mixer right here, our Neewer is going to be the right channel, and our ZingYou is going to be the left channel. So camera left equals left channel, camera right equals right channel. So that'll work for you guys. And you know, you'll just kind of tell the differences. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this review, honestly. But I just wanted to give you an opportunity to listen to these two guys side by side and understand exactly what you're getting with these microphones. I will do a side by side or a coloration test here with each of these. So here's the ZingYou going along the side of the microphone, just showing you how it goes when you're off axis there. Same thing with the Neewer. We're going to go off axis with the Neewer just to show you how that sounds when you change and get a little bit on the side there. Now I can say that these are very susceptible to proximity. So the closer you get to these things, they're going to get really super sensitive, and they're going to have trouble. Well, I mean, the sensitivity on these capsules, these cheaper capsules, is going to be very noticeable at really deep sounds and really high sounds or loud. Like if you put them outside of normal, like just standard operating range, they're really going to have trouble keeping up with it. And that's where these cheaper capsules that come in these style of microphones kind of fall behind. So when you work with these guys, if you ever choose to use one of these, just be sure that you pay attention to the type of environment you're going to be using them in and what you're going to be using them for. We're going to do a quick plosive test here, and I will do each one at a time, and I'll show you that these don't have very good plosive rejection by themselves either, so you will need a pop filter if you ever use these. So we're going to do the ZingYou first. Peter picked lots of peppers in Paul's patch. Neewer, Peter picked lots of peppers in Paul's patch. I mean, when I do that even in my monitors, it actually makes a loud pop noise in my monitor. So I can definitely tell that there's a lot of airflow going into these guys. But I just wanted to give you an opportunity to listen to them here, get an understanding of what these sound like. In this next part of the video here, we're going to do processed audio. So I'm going to take every opportunity I can to take my audio and clean it up as best as I can, take out any kind of inherent hiss, any kind of noise, anything like that. Hold on, before I do that, let's just take a second here. Let's just take a second here and listen to each one of these microphones one at a time, because one of them is creating a large amount of hiss. So here we have the Neewer, and I can hear a large amount of hiss in this thing. I mean, it is pretty exaggerated, the amount of hiss that we're getting in this microphone right now. And that's a clear sign of just cheaper components in it. And I mean, I don't know if I just have a bad unit or something, because I've heard some people give good reviews on this, but that's really, really, really cheap. Now we're going to do the same thing here for the ZingYou. And I'm still hearing a very, very large amount of hiss in this one as well. That's coming from the microphone itself. That has nothing to do with the mixer setup. That has nothing to do with ambient noise. That hiss and that just static noise that's in the channel right now, that is purely in the source of the microphone itself. So that is the components inside of the microphone that are just little cheaply made, low-end capacitors and things and resistors that just cause it to just make that underlying whine, hiss, just static noise that gets into your audio recordings. So the last part of this little review here, we're going to take and try and process some of this audio and see what we can make it sound like, see if we can have an opportunity to really engage these microphones and try to clean them up and get a good sounding audio signal out of them. I'm going to try to eliminate some of this hiss noise and some of this hum and all that, and see if we can actually make something sound decent out of them. I don't know what we're going to be able to do. You guys are going to have to tell me, because I haven't even listened to it yet. I will give you a clear review at the end and kind of give you that. But these definitely show their true colors in terms of what you get for quality. Now, I'm not trying to say that these won't work for anybody, but you have to be careful when you're searching for professional podcasting, recording, studio microphones on Amazon, because you can come across a cheap product that's not worth anything. There are substantially, especially when you're getting into the XLR world, there are dynamic microphones that you can get for $20 that have the opportunity to sound way better than this. Have the opportunity to have a really, really good, unique sound. And you can fill in, and you get no hiss, you get no whine, you get no noise, right, etc. kind of stuff. So I don't want you to take the opportunity to assume that just because you have a low budget, you have to sacrifice and get a low cost microphone or a low quality microphone. Let's rephrase it that way. We don't want to say low cost. We want to say low quality, because you can pick up an SM48 for $40. You can pick up a there's a Samson R11 that runs like $20 on Amazon, and it's a decent dynamic microphone. Again, it's not going to be your top of the line, top tier, but it's going to sound probably way better than this guy will right now. So I don't have a whole lot else to say about these guys. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to listen to them back and forth. I've had them sitting on my shelf here for a while. I've been meaning to just put them up against each other. I did a review on the Neewer a long time ago, and again, I wasn't impressed. The gold basket alone to me screams that I'm trying to stand out for something other than being good. But look at me kind of concept, right? Same with the red on the ZingYou. I don't know. I like simple, but I like quality. So these two to me just weren't that. So sorry if I took up too much of your time. If you liked the video and you enjoyed the content, please hit that thumbs up button. Let YouTube know we're doing something, or at least giving you some side-by-sides that kind of say, hey, what is this, right? Other than that, my name's Chris. I'm your dad next door, and we will check you guys next time.